Alright, so here we're doing a 100% drugstore makeup look, and we're starting out with the eyes first. I prime my eyelids using a concealer, and I'm using the Super Stay Better Skin. Of course, put the tape on your eyes. I feel like this is so much easier if you're going to do a look with a bunch of colors. It's super easy. I take this NYX matte eyeshadow in Maybe Later, and I just put it all over my crease, just like so. That way it just, transitions really nicely. Then I take the shadow stick. I'm pretty sure it's by Jordana. Yes, it's the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last in Endless Emerald. Gorgeous, glides on the eye, beautiful, and it makes the shadow last forever. And the star of our eyes we're going to put on top of that is the L'Oreal 24 Infallible, and it is the color in Golden Emerald. I just spread that out. I could have used my finger, honestly, but I just felt like using my brush. And then I just dab that Golden Emerald all over our lid. It just makes this green color stand out so much more when you have a base underneath. So whatever cream shadow or cream stick that you have at your house will work perfectly. It just made this color, like I said, just like boom, stand out on my eyeball. And next, we're going to blend that color out once we have it all over our lid. Of course, I can't find it next to me. Where are you? I take that NYX color. It's one of those metallic shades. I forgot what color it is though, but I'll be sure to list it down below. Sorry, I can't find it next to me. And I just blend it in my crease. And this was actually a shimmery color. And I was so surprised that it blended out beautifully. And yeah, so you can blend out shimmer with shimmer, girl. Just have a matte shade as your gradient shade, like the transition shade. And then here I just blend that all out. That way it's not so harsh. Then I take this e.l.f. palette. It is the Tantalizing Taupe, and I take the darkest brown shade in that palette and deepen the outer V with that. And it actually worked out pretty well. It wasn't too dark. And you could also add black to this if you wanted it to be that much more sultry. And then remove the tape. Boom, look, so clean. Didn't need a makeup wipe. And then throw some lashes on. I'm using the Salon Perfect 614s, I think those are. Yeah, nope, 615s. And then tight line your eyes, whatever eyeliner you have in your collection. And for the eyeliner, I ended up using the L'Oreal lacquer liner in Espresso. I just wanted to use brown, that way it wasn't so intense. And of course, I get underneath my eyes as well. That way the but the lashes go on really nicely. And for primer, which I freaking love, just look at the difference between before and after. This is the Lavender Color Correcting CC Cream by NYX, and this is the brightening one. I don't know, it just made my face look brighter, didn't it? And like smoother, and it just gave me the perfect canvas to apply my two foundations that I'm going to put on next. And I end up mixing two. I'm pretty sure it was the Lumi and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Yes, that is what it was. I mixed them together, and I used the Real Techniques sponge that I haven't used in forever. I've forgotten how good it works. It works just as well as the Beauty Blender, girl. So if you don't have the Beauty Blender, get that. It's not expensive, and I'm pretty sure they sell them at Walmart. At least they do at mine. That's where I got my sponge. So I don't know why I said I'm pretty sure, because I'm positive. But yes, just put that all over your face. Yes, I know that this is white. I know, I didn't realize until I got it on there, but that's why they make bronzer, girl. So I put the bronzer on all over my face and warm it up. I really like this one. It's by Maybelline, and it's the Bronze BB, and this is in medium deep. And I use this angled brush here by Sedona Lace, and I just really work it into my skin. I don't have any powders on my face yet, so that's why, I wasn't scared to go in with this brush. It's not going to mess with our foundation. Yes, it's moving it around a little bit, but it's because I'm bronzing, and that's okay. And we're going to set all those places once we conceal underneath our eyes, our chin, our forehead with a powder. And yes, don't forget your underneath your neck, because you don't want your face to be a different shade than your body. And then I just, go in the normal areas that you normally contour. And for our concealer, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur, and I used mine in light. Yes, I could have gone a little bit darker with this, but I like it when it's super bright under there. What can I say? And then I just apply it with my fingers and then dab it out with my Real Techniques brush, which works well. And remember, this is dampened. And yes, just make sure you blend that out nicely and make sure that, you know, it's not just stark and white. And then it's the first time I've ever used this powder and I really like it. It's the Airspun Loose Face Powder and mine is in translucent. I saw Tati rave about this and I've never used it, and guys, it's $6, $6, at least it was at my local Walmart. And that's what I'm doing, basically like baking, but I'm not putting an excess amount. Like I didn't need to go back and powder it off. I just set it in there with my dampened Real Techniques sponge, and everywhere we put the concealer, and then underneath as well, just to make that bronzer pop out more when we set it. And I decided to set my bronzer with a darker powder by L'Oreal. It's the Pro Matte powder and it's in Classic Tan. This worked really, really well as a bronzer actually. So if you don't have a bronzer and you need something affordable, just get a darker powder in whatever brand you choose. And yeah, that's what I did here today and it worked out wonderfully. It warmed up my face exactly how I wanted to. And then I took that dark brown in that e.l.f. palette again and just put it on our lower lash line, basically acting like our eyeliner. And I just put it all over the bottom, our lower lash line first. And then I took this green color and I put it in the inner corner just to tie the top lid portion with the bottom. I wanted it to be pretty uniformed, and then just blend it out all over. And then I take this color, which is by L'Oreal as well, and it's in Amber Rush. Oh, it's so gorgeous in the inner corner. This is a really beautiful color. I love these infallible eyeshadows. They work really great. And yes, I just put that in my inner corner. That's a Real Techniques brush, by the way. I love that for inner corner highlight. And this is the NYX shadow that I used on to blend out the crease. I'm also adding it to my lower lash line. That way the colors just all flow together. And here I'm just making sure that the corners look nice and polished. And then you're gonna put some eyeliner on your lower lash line. And then don't forget your mascara. And then here I am applying the golden emerald again on the lid, just to make sure that it's nice and green. I want it to be like bam boom. And then I take the lightest color in that e.l.f. palette and highlight my brow bone. This is unnecessary. You don't have to do that if you don't want shimmer, but we had shimmer going on everywhere, so I wanted it on my brow bone as well. And for the cheeks, I'm using Milani's Rose d'Oro, which is gorgeous. It's so warm, and I just wanted to add some warmth to my cheeks, so that's why I wore it. And I feel like the warm colors look really good with green. And then for the contour, I use this NYX matte bronzer in Deep Tan, and I just did my nose and just a little bit on my cheekbones to sync them out a little bit more. And then I use a L'Oreal True Match Lumi in, which one is this one? Golden. And yeah, I just use those two colors, and I really work in a fan brush in that. With the fan brush, this stuff works great. It gives me a beautiful glow. I know a lot of girls don't like this, but I feel like it's the tool. The tool is the trick. And yes, just work it on my cheeks really well. And then for the lips, I'm using Milani's Cocoa Lip Liner. Yes, Coco's Lip Liner. And then, Coco's lip liner. Milani's Cocoa lip liner. I just put that all over my lips. And then to put in the middle, I put Milani's Matte Innocence lipstick on top of that. And I really worked this color in there. And then I go back in and fix that lip liner, because you see I made little boo-boos. And yeah, I think this is beautiful. I feel like a more muted lip would look really nice with this, but yes, I don't know. I just was feeling this color, and that's a complete look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next holiday look. Bye, guys.